going to go top of the leaderboard, and what a beating, 12 seconds, 9:03.3. You're going to have to beat 9 minutes to win this race.
That was a phenomenal performance by Andreas Kloden, fastest man at 4.5 kilometers by 8 seconds. He has knocked everybody for 6 with a ride like that. Putting the motorbikes into difficulty. They can't get around these corners as fast as he can, Phil. They don't realise how fast this man is going.
He's coming right up behind. That was the O'Grady bend, but now he's sprinting after those bikes who almost got caught by this flyer from Switzerland. He's got to beat the inside. He's going to go inside 8 minutes.
He is going to go inside of 9 minutes when he comes to the finish line.
He's the distance, the far distance of the world champion of the time trial. The man who has won the prologue before in Belgium doesn't seem to like winning them in France, because now he's going to win as he rides up the straight. This has been a ride to save your life. Cancellara has put the icing on the cake for a brilliant day as he sprints towards the line to beat the 9 minute barrier. He beats our team for victory as Hunter grits his teeth as he gone too soon. Robbie McEwen is coming. McEwen, the acceleration on the middle of the picture. The man off the back is going to win. Robbie McEwen, the man from nowhere. Welcome home. Unbelievable. I don't know, Paul, how on earth. And the blue jerseys are the jerseys of Tom Bonham. This is going to be Def's finish. These are the first time. Oh, there's been a terrible pile-up there. A massive pile-up on the road. The yellow jersey is gone. As he makes his move on the left, Bonan is in his slipstream. McEwen makes progress, but he's too far back. He's alongside Hunter. As now coming up to the line. This is the move by Bonan, but still kicking on the right is Gerd Stegmans as they come to the line. Well, Bonan salutes, but I've got a feeling. Hunter, now Bonan on the left. Cancellara, Zabel's on Cancellara's wheel. And it looks as though we've got Cancellara, Zabel on the line, Napolitano, Bonan. They all got beaten by the... Dean has found his man, Tor Hushoff. Dean, the champion of New Zealand. Hunter coming on Dean's wheel. Hushoff opens the sprint in the centre now. Where Foster trying to get through on the right here. As now Tor Hushoff hits the line at last.
Well, Tor Hushoff was perfectly
set on his shoulder. This is a battle of the sprinters now. Zabel is out of it. Ferrer is as he races up to the line. Eric Ferrer, Hincap is going after them. And also there is Napolitano, but the man who has won on the line, Filippo Pozzato has taken it.
But was in fact able to soldier on. Trouble too for Bradley Wiggins just inside the 50k mark. He broke a spoke in his rear wheel and threw the offending bit of kit into a ditch before resuming his hot up.
He's coming through. Hunter's made a dive for the line of Robert Foster as they come to the line. Bonan is now coming. This is an absolute free-for-all, and Foster is making the final throw, but in a final dig for the line now, as this looks like Stegmans is going for the line, and he gets in right. Bonan. It's Bonan right on the line.
Barely at all passes without a close scrape on a hairpin bend. Sunday saw Michael Rogers and David Arroyo go straight ahead when the road said turn left. Rogers hit the tarmac hard, which ended his tour, but Arroyo was able to scramble back up through the undergrowth.
Well, it's a very tricky descent. He leads over the summit there. He's got about a 30-second advantage over Inigo Landaluz, and that looks a little bit scary.
It wasn't a close call. He was just using all of the road he had there. My little O, and here we go, was because of, oh, you could see from the helicopter, there's a rather nasty drop. If you do flip over that wall, you're straight down, and we don't want to see that happen.
But at the back, Alexander Vinokourov, despite all the bandages, despite all the covering of the wounds on his body, is still there. Yes, yes, we know, Alexander, it's been a tough day, but mate, you're still there.
4 kilometres to go for Linus Gerdemans. He is now clear of the field. He can see the Grand Bonan of his. He's shortly going to be down there. And he has been such a sensation today. Pro for 2 seasons. T-Mobile brought a young team to this race. Didn't think they could win it. They better start thinking now, because yellow awaits this rhyme in Briançon. There's time soon to zip up the jersey and salute the crowd. They won't stop him now. He has got the win. Juan Mauricio, Sola, Hernandez. Algan he's missed Vasseur up the other side. Vasseur switched, and everybody is watching Algan. Now he's ripped away on the left of the picture, Vasseur. Balbacini's come through the middle here now, taking on Cassar. He's got to reach Vasseur, and I don't think he's got it. This is going to be a very tight finish, and Vasseur made the move. In a stage of the Tour de France, Barlow World are having a dream tour. Can he hold on? This will be a special win. He's being challenged. He's got it on the line. line. Robbie Hunter scores for South Africa. And now Zabel has got the wheel of Bonin, and Hunter's still there. Hunter dodging with Zabel. Zabel might get the better here of Bonin. Bonin gets it. Zabel, Hunter. What a result. And the sprinters...
An accident. He's ripped himself up. There's so many riders have had problems.
Let's have another look. There he goes, right down. That was Andreas Klöden hitting the ground there, Paul. Very, very Popovic, but I think he inspired Popovic to a great ride. Vinokourov, this in the face of an angry man. It's the best time by an awful long way, as he's still a long way up to the line here. 1:8:48 is the time to beat. He's going to get about 1:6:30 if he's in trouble, but I don't think he is. His cross there flashing in the wind. This is an attack here now as we start. This is
Contador.
Contador who has gone clear. An attack by Alberto Contador, 40 kilometres from the finish. This is the rider who was frustrated on the road up to Teen when he got a back wheel flat tyre when he was with the leaders. He got a tyre change, swept through the remnants.
And here has got the acceleration, and Contador comes up alongside him. The young man from Spain who wants the victory here, the Arsenal, he knows it's finished. He came and looked at it very early on in the year, but Alberto Contador has got the victory that he wanted ahead of...
Flicks up towards the line. A big crowd here are going to salute Alexander Vinokourov, the man who refuses to die. He's won at Gap, he's won at Briançon, he's won at Paris, he's won at Albi, and now he can add Val Thorens at Loudon-Biel because he's won here as well. Where he sits tonight overall won't matter because he's still a Tour de France favourite. Over in second place because of the slightly bigger time bonus, which might yet decide this Tour de France.
Well, I'm not sure whether he will, because in fact he might need the time bonus himself, because Cadel Evans is now at 54 seconds, and there it is.
The victory by Michael Rasmussen, that is a real... See the difference in the speed here. And Marcus Foten is taking on Bernardi, but Bernardi gets Italy's only second win of the Tour. The other one was Filippo Pozzato, and he was the carrot right in front of them. Now they're ripping for the line now, and still Sandy Cassar is trying to go. Axel Merckx is fading away. Cassar has got a terrific win, and they've only themselves to blame. That was a fabulous finish by Sandy. He now sprints. This man has gone through all kinds of suffering, but he's done it. He's saved his Tour de France by about 20 seconds, I would think. Zabel goes on the right of our picture. Robbie Hunter, a big effort on the left, head-to-head with Tom Bonin in green. But Hushoff is still pushing on as Hunter tries desperately. They switch across the road. It looks like it was Bernardi from Hushoff to Zabel.
Tightly packed podium in Tour de France history. After 3 weeks and 3,500 kilometres, Contador, Evans and Leipheimer separated by 30.